How to become a cheerleader for yourself and manage your career. In this video, I'm going to share tips on how to become your own career cheerleader. I'm going to share something that might be uncomfortable to hear, but absolutely crucial for your professional success. Your career is entirely your responsibility. You own it. Many accomplished professionals make the same critical mistake. They put their heads down, work hard, and assume that their employer will reward them through their dedication with job security and advancement. But here's the reality. No, that doesn't happen. All full-time appointments are temporary. An employer can let you go at any time, regardless of your performance or years of service. There is no loyalty by the employer today. There should also be no loyalty by you to your employer. You own your career. So today we're going to talk about how to take control of your career journey, build your professional brand, and become your biggest advocate. I'm Martin Buckland, a global executive career management practitioner. I have helped senior executives and those who aspire to be business leaders across the world manage and advance their careers, reach their career dreams. Career ownership mindset. Let's talk a little bit about that. The first step to becoming your own career cheerleader is adopting what I call the career ownership mindset. Think about your career as a business, your business. You are the CEO of You Inc. Your employer is simply your primary client. And like any savvy business owner, you should always be looking for ways to enhance, build your value in the marketplace, diversify your client base or network, improve your product and services, your skills, market yourself effectively. This mindset shift is particularly difficult for high achievers who've been conditioned to believe that putting your head down and working hard is enough. No, it isn't. It's not that hard work. It isn't important. It's absolutely is, but it's only half the equation. Let me share a quick story. I once worked with Paul, a brilliant vice president of finance who had spent 12 years at the same company. When the company navigated through a radical restructure, his position was eliminated. He found himself job hunting for the first time in over a decade. His resume was outdated. His network was limited, very limited to his immediate colleagues. His LinkedIn profile was basic to say the least. And despite his exceptional skills, he struggled to articulate his value proposition to potential employers. And that is quite common. Don't be like Paul. Start managing your career proactively today, not when you're forced to by circumstances beyond your control, by your employer or other things. Remember, you own your career, not your employer. Write that down if you need to. If you need to really emphasize that. You are in charge of your career. Personal branding. Now that we've established the right mindset, let's talk about your personal branding toolkit, the essential elements that showcase your professional value. You all have value. First, your resume, your CV should always be current. I'm not saying you need to update it weekly, but schedule quarterly checkups to add that new accomplishment, the new skills or responsibilities. Think of it as a living document that evolves as you do. Hint, if you wrote your resume over 3 years ago, I'll almost guarantee that the format and the content will fail that very sophisticated applicant tracking system, otherwise known as ATS, used to screen resumes and CVs today before being read by a human. Next, LinkedIn, your 24/7 professional window to the world. Here's a shocking statistic. Over 90% of recruiters use LinkedIn to find candidates, yet many professionals only update their profiles when actively job seeking. Don't do that. Your LinkedIn profile should reflect your current role and responsibilities, showcase your key accomplishments with specific metrics. The more metrics, the better. Include a professional photograph, customized LinkedIn URL, and a compelling 220 character headline. Feature recommendations from colleagues and supervisors. Demonstrate thought leadership through posts or comments. Contain all functional level industry related business keywords. Fully complete the profile from top to bottom. The more text, the more Google algorithm will visit you and allow executive recruiters and other hiring professionals to find you. Beyond these basics, consider developing other branding assets, a personal website or a portfolio, professional social media presence, speaking engagements or webinars, publish articles, white papers, or blog posts. I understand it might be uncomfortable to toot your own horn, and it is to many, but many of us were taught that humility is a virtue. But there's a crucial difference between arrogance and confident self advocacy. You're not bragging. You are making sure your hard earned expertise and contributions are visible to those who need to see them. Remember, if you don't tell your professional story, someone else will tell it for you, or worse, it won't get told at all. Strategic networking. Now let's talk about perhaps the most powerful tool in your career management arsenal. Strategic networking. Your network is your net worth. Yes, it's not about not all at the top of everyone's list, and it's a must. I get it. The word networking often conjures images of awkward small talk and business card exchanges. Be authentic, be professional. Professional networking is simply about building mutual beneficial relationships. It can even be more stressful for introverts. The key word here is strategic. You want to network intentionally within your defined audience, people who can help you achieve your career goals and who you can help in return. Don't network with everybody and anybody. That's a huge mistake. Here is how to approach networking strategically. First, identify your target audience. This might include leaders in your organization, professionals in your field at other companies, industry thought leaders, and key influencers, alumni from your educational institutions, members of professional associations, people who can be your boss or your boss's boss at your target employers. Next, make networking a regular habit. Schedule 2 coffee chats per month with influential, well-connected people in your industry. Attend professional events or conferences frequently. Engage thrice weekly on LinkedIn with thoughtful comments. Join industry-specific online communities. Reconnect with colleagues periodically. The magic of networking happens when you focus on giving rather than taking. Ask yourself, how can I add value to this person's professional life? Maybe you can share an insightful article, make an introduction, or offer your expertise on a challenge they are facing. Remember, the best time to build your network is before you need it. Don't wait until you're job hunting to reconnect with colleagues you haven't spoken to in 5 or 10 years. Networking is about relationship cultivation, not last minute transactions. Advocating yourself, self-advocacy. This is where even the most accomplished professionals often struggle. Self-advocacy means confidentially communicating your value and confidently communicating your value, your achievements, and career aspirations to others. It's not about being arrogant, it's about ensuring that your contributions are recognized and your professional needs are met. So, here are some practical ways to advocate for yourself. During performance reviews, come prepared with a list of specific accomplishments. Quantify your contributions whenever possible. The more metrics, the better. Connect your achievements to company objectives. Clearly state your career goals and desired growth opportunities. Don't be shy. In day-to-day work, send brief updates to leadership about project milestones. Share credit, but don't diminish your own contributions. Volunteer for high visibility projects that showcase your strengths. Ask for feedback regularly. It shows confidence and growth mindset. When seeking new opportunities, articulate your unique skills. Address the organization's needs. Share concrete examples of past successes that demonstrate your capabilities and what makes you stand out. Express confidence in your ability to deliver results. That's what it's all about, results. Follow up appropriately after interviews or networking conversations. If self-advocacy feels uncomfortable, start small. Practice with a trusted friend or mentor. Script and rehearse key talking points about your accomplishments. Remember that by effective communicating your value, you're actually helping others how you can best contribute to those shared goals. So here is a cheerleading plan. Hopefully, I've opened your eyes today and got you thinking. As I wrap up, here is a simple action plan to become your own career cheerleader. Adopt the career ownership mindset. You are the CEO of your professional journey from day one. Snatch control of your career from your employer. They aren't in charge of your career. Maintain your personal branding toolkit. Keep your resume and your LinkedIn profile current. Network strategically. Build those relationships before you need them, but give before receiving. Advocate confidently. Communicate your value with clarity and confidence. Remember, managing your career proactively isn't selfish or disloyal to your current employer. In fact, professionals who take ownership of their career often contribute more value to their organizations because they are constantly developing their skills and expanding their perspectives and delivering those results. Be proud. Be proud of what you've accomplished. Take charge of your professional narrative. Your career is too important to leave in someone else's hands. Don't do that. Thanks for watching today. If you found this video valuable, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Martin Buckland, where you will find a vast array of videos encompassing all facets of executive career management.